Don't be mad at me. Don't hit the player, hit the game, okay? Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. What's up, guys? It's me, Taylor D, and today we are back with another video. I was gone for 2 weeks because I had to pack for Camp Classen, and then I was gone for a week for Camp Classen. I really have no excuse for missing 2 weeks. I just couldn't find a video to do. So today's video idea is a camp recap. Or just a camp story time. It is Monday through Friday. Okay, on Monday it was pretty boring because what you did is you had a lot of free time to discover and see what you had to do for your life, I guess. And then you got to decorate your cabin that day, and all you really did that day was learn procedures. So, and what we had for dinner, because we didn't have any other meal that day because we just got there, so we only had dinner. And for dinner it was chicken sticks. It looked like fish sticks, but it tastes like chicken. So okay, so on Tuesday stuff was actually happening. So on Tuesday, the first thing we did was eat breakfast, and what we had was simply bacon, eggs, and then these were like these square pancakes, and it was like the old way of making pancakes. And then what we did is we went on a Warren Trail, which is the Warren Trail is like you gotta hike up this really high mountain, and then you actually had to climb it. And then at the bottom, you had to walk zigzag so that you wouldn't fall straight down. For lunch, what we had is we had burgers that day. It was burgers. They gave you cheese, and then there was a whole topping table and stuff. And then in the afternoon, what we did is we went horseback riding. And then we went to sleep. Wait, actually, what we had for dinner, I can't remember, so we just gonna skip dinner. Okay, and then Wednesday was the most interesting day. I'll say that. Okay, so in the morning it was pretty basic, the regular stuff. What we had for breakfast was a huge cinnamon roll with bacon on the side. And then after that, we got notified that the cabin next to us had bed bugs. Yeah. And then, so my mom got an email about it. So we threw everything away after camp because we don't do that. And you might wonder why I'm wearing a beanie. It's hot outside. My hair is a mess, so I decided I'd throw on this beanie for you guys. Morning, we went on the fossil trail. And then for lunch, we had nachos. And then you could get beef, peppers, the regular stuff. And then in the afternoon, we went hawkatall. No.
Who?
I forgot what it's called, but it's like throwing axes at a target and making them stick. Yeah. And then it was a very dangerous subject, so after we all got a turn, he said that you could either stay here or you could just go play. So I went to go play because it sucked. I chose to throw the axes like one more time, and then I went to go play. And we played infection. If you guys don't know what infection is, you don't know what corona is. Mom's kidding. Infection is, I guess, I don't know if any other state plays it, but it's where one person and then if they touch you, you're infected, so you have to tag everybody else with them. And it's like tag, but everybody is it at the end. And then that day, we had a snake man come. Let me just say, I cried. Because he threw this big, giant snake. It was about like that big. I'm not even lying. And it was fat. It was like this fat. Like it just ate a rat. Ooh, I'm rhyming up in here. So what we did is we held the snakes. I only held the bearded dragons. And did you know that bearded dragons are related to snakes, and no species can be that close related to anything as long as the lizard, the bearded dragons, and the snakes. Because snakes are like bearded dragons but without legs. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. See, I'm educating you. Period. Okay, so then for dinner, I could not forget dinner because I hated dinner. What kid you know like chicken and rice? Like this video if you like chicken and rice because these comments are turned off. I don't know why. I didn't turn them off, so don't be mad at me. Don't hate the player, hate the game, okay? Okay. Thursday was our last and final like full day, you know? I'm gonna tell you every single detail because there's a lot of details. So one detail that happened while we were at camp, you know what they did? They dried everybody's sheets because bed bugs were going around. This didn't happen any other year, but the year I had to come. Luckily, I didn't get them, but we would never know because we threw everything away. Okay. So for breakfast was my favorite, I think. Yeah, breakfast was definitely my favorite for that day, and it was for the whole week. What we had is we had a burrito, like a breakfast burrito. They gave you eggs, sausage, salsa, cheese in it, and then they folded it up and stuff, and it was really good. I cannot tell you how good that was. And then our last trail that we did is the lake trail, and you were learning about eroding and how stuff changes over the years. I forgot what that is called. And then we learned about a whole bunch of poop. We were studying poop. Like if you eat berries, they come out brown and they just like. And they were only on rocks for some reason. I guess animals like to poop on rocks, like just like we like to poop in the toilet. There's no difference. Okay, so I learned a lot on that trail. I think I learned more on that trail than I did any other because I already knew the stuff they were teaching me at the other trails. So, did I tell you what we ate for breakfast? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. And then after that, we had to practice for a skit. You're probably like, what? Yeah, we had skit night that day. And what my cabin did as together is we did acting like boys playing football. It was funny, but it wasn't the best. Some cabin did the best thing ever because they did the news report and it was like cloudy with a chance of meatballs. So it was really good. If you would have saw it, you would be like, step back for a second. Okay, if you hear moving in the background, that's because my phone's propped up on my hamster's cage. Probably didn't even hear anything. I just want you to know that. Okay, so that's pretty much, and then we went to lunch. What did we have for lunch? We had for lunch is I think we had to have breakfast for lunch. That was really good though. It was lunch for breakfast. No, it was breakfast for lunch, yeah. And then after that, what we did is we had a weenie roast. It was weenie and s'more roast. It was really good, but the fire really wasn't hot enough. So your hot dog was pretty cold, but it was still good. And then the s'mores, you only got one. How's that supposed to fill anybody? One. But at like 6 o'clock, everybody was having fun and stuff, but I went back in my cabin and I started packing. I didn't want to be there. If you ever go to, wait, I can't say my school. Oops. If you ever go to a school and you go to 5th grade and you go to Camp Classen, don't go. It was a horrible experience, but I just wanted to share it with you to be aware, okay? Okay, and then the last and final thing we did, you know how I was talking about skits? That was the last thing we did. And then we went to sleep, and then in the morning, we ate, I think it was just bacon. And then that was pretty much it. And then for lunch, we had a sack lunch so that we could get on the bus and get out of here. So that was pretty much it. And that was my camp experience. And a lot of people do how many likes they want. So I want this video to get to 15 likes. That's probably too much, but I'm going to try. And if you get to the 15 likes, I will guarantee I will post next Wednesday. A guarantee. Okay, that's it for today. Make sure to like and subscribe and tell all your friends about me. And until next Wednesday, peace.